What's up, you guys? Okay, so I am back as promised with another story time. Literally this morning, Z, if you're out there, what's good? This is for you. She left a comment this morning on my last story time video and she seemed to like it. She suggested another one, so I figured, hey, what else I got to do? This is my job now. Today's story is a little bit dramatic. That's pretty dramatic. Okay, this was the last time I almost died. Silver, the last time. How often you almost die? For those of you who don't know, I have a very, very serious peanut allergy. Like, I'm anaphylactic. I'm anaphylactic. So, like, a peanut touches me, I'll swell the fuck up. Like, I will, like I am allergic. Like, if you have peanut butter on your breath, I'm gonna smell it from a mile away and be like, get the fuck away. In a nice way, of course. Get the fuck away, because I could die. That being said, I like to warn other people. I like to make sure everybody else knows that I'm fucking, like, anaphylactic. I could die if I come in contact with peanuts. I just don't, like, for some, whatever reason, this day, it just... Now, you would think somebody who's as fucking severely as allergic to peanuts as I am, you'd think I'd have an EpiPen. You would think I'd carry an EpiPen with me everywhere. I'm not that smart. Don't think I'm an idiot, okay? Because I'm not. I try to be careful. I do. I was at home this time, so it just... Usually, I don't have an EpiPen at my disposal because I usually have to carry it in a bag with me, right? And, like, not every bag that I carry with me is, like, suitable for, like, carrying an EpiPen. You know, like, sometimes bags are too small. The sun's fucking up, I'm sorry. Sometimes purses are a little bit too small to keep an EpiPen in. So, like, you know, sometimes I don't bring it, sometimes I don't follow the prescription. Point is, I'm usually careful. So this one particular incident, I had this bag of kale chips. I don't know why I purchased anything without reading the fucking ingredients. I have no idea. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. I was not thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna try these, I'm gonna buy these, and they're gonna be great. We're gonna be healthy, do this vegan shit, sort of, that everybody else is doing. You hop on this bandwagon because everybody wants to be healthy all of a sudden. Let me try this shit myself. So, like, I don't usually carry an EpiPen, so, like, it's not, like, I wasn't thinking, like, I don't usually have to, like, worry about things like that. Like, I don't fear for my life very frequently because, like, I usually ask, hey, are there nuts in this? You know what, I'm gonna sip this one out because it seems unsafe. Okay, so I'm home alone and I decided to fucking try these kale chips that I bought one day. So, you know, lo and behold, they're fucking leaves. That didn't even cross my mind. Maybe this healthy bullshit that people like to do, it could be bad for me. Like, it never, like, why would I? So I'm eating the chips like, oh, this is good. Oh my god, this is so good. I get through half the fucking bag. What's happening? As I'm fucking, like, tasting these wonderful, like, seasoned kale chips, I'm just like, why is my throat closing? What the fuck is happening? My tongue is tingling. I can feel, like, everything's closing off. And I'm starting to panic. I'm like, what the fuck? So, of course, I read the back of the bag. I turn the bag around, and I read the shit. Tell me why. Tell me why. Just tell me why they felt the need to put shredded cashews. I should specify. Nuts, peanuts, all nuts. All nuts. I'm allergic to all nuts. Like, there's not, like, I can eat an almond, but I don't like almonds. Other than that, they will all kill me. So, I read the bag, cashews. Motherfucking cashews! Like, are you serious? Like, I just ate half a bag of shredded cashews. I can't eat one fucking peanut without, like, going into anaphylactic shock. So, mind you, here I am in panic mode, my throat's closing. I know I have an EpiPen somewhere. I just don't know where the fuck it is because I don't use them, like, usually. Like, I don't usually have to have one on me. Like, I'm pretty good with that. So, it didn't, like, it was not crossing my mind. Like, I had no idea where I had this EpiPen. Like, I could not, for the life of me, remember where I put it. So I called 911, of course. My throat's closing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying. Like, can you help me? Like, I can't send an ambulance. Like, this is my address. Hurry the fuck up, because I'm the only one here, and I'm dying. I go along the door, because they need to get in, obviously. And I'm just, like, dying on the bed. He's, like, trying to talk me into, like, finding this EpiPen. I'm like, I don't know where it is. I'm literally dying on the phone with this guy who's, like, beyond calm. Kudos to them for being able to stay so calm because I was a raging psychopath bitch. Like, man's kept composure. he's talking me through, like, do you have an EpiPen? You need to find one. You need to find one or you will die. At this point, like, he's had it with me. Before I was just like, okay, stay calm, miss, like, you need to be able to find it. Like, what's gonna happen is it's gonna speed up your heart so you can't pass out when the paramedics come. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to, like, because I've never actually had to use my EpiPen. I've always had one, but like the only other allergic reaction I had, that's another story actually. Like, if you want to hear that story about the other time I almost died from peanuts. That's a better story, and it's cool actually. There's like clips and shit. And like the one other time I had like almost died from a peanut allergy, I was like able to get to a hospital. So like they dealt with it. They just put they stuck me with IVs and shit, and they dealt with that mess. However, this time I had to do something about it. Like, I was the one that had to fucking save my own life before these guys even managed to get there, because fucking like 3 p.m. on a weekday and trapped, and I had to save myself. So legit, like, he's talking me through, like, he's like, you gotta find it, and he's like, you need to find it or you will die. You will die, miss, you will die. Like, they won't be able to come save you. Like, you need to help us, help you. And I'm like, I'm just not hearing this shit. I'm like, I don't want to do it. Where are they? They need to get here faster. Should they be here? I'm just being a mess. So finally, I find the EpiPen, and he's like, okay, you gotta stab yourself with it. You gotta push it in. You gotta press the button, make sure, like, read the instructions. But long story short, it took me a good 10 minutes. I was about to pass out, but I finally managed to press the fucking button. I'm sitting, like, okay, how do I explain it? Okay, so there's, like, where I was living before here, there was, like, it was in a kind of apartment above a hair salon. So it's one of those where there's a door next to the salon, and you just, like, there's stairs immediately, and then there's apartment. So, like, I go down the stairs, the door's already locked because I already did that, and I'm sitting there with my EpiPen talking to him, I'm crying, I'm like, I want to do it, the door is open, I'm right here by the door, they'll just come get me as soon as they come in. He's like, no, you have to, or you will die, do you understand? And I'm just like, oh. So I finally get the balls to, because I figured, like, what if they don't get here, like, fuck. I finally get the balls to fucking stab myself in the leg. It was not. Let me just so you guys, let me just hop up on this sink real quick. Get my mic. Ladies and gentlemen, it was not painful. It didn't even hurt a little bit. Like, not even a little bit. So like that entire 20 minutes that I just spent suffering and crying on the phone, I could have actually been feeling a lot better. I mean, like, I could have actually been, like, you know, doing something to help my situation, which is kind of annoying. So this is like for everybody out there who needs an EpiPen and hasn't yet used one, or just trying to avoid using one for whatever reason because maybe you're afraid it hurts. It doesn't hurt. Honestly, like, plucking my eyebrows hurt more than fucking that EpiPen. So that's just a heads up in case you guys are wondering. It really feels like somebody flicks you. Like, if somebody flicks you, like, hard enough without nails on, like, your older brother to flick you in the fucking forehead, that's what it feels like. So I go down the stairs, that big staircase I just told you about, and I sit there, he's talking me through it, and then he's like, on 3, 1, 2, and on 2, like, I'm bad breed, like, I wasn't about to listen to him at this point. So on 2, I'm gonna press the thing, and I don't know, like, I can't really, like, I wish I could say, like, everything got better. Like, at that point, like, I used the EpiPen, I will, no. Like, really, no. My heart, I just started panicking because, like, it makes your heart beat faster. The great thing is, the fucking paramedics, they were so nice. Wait, let me backtrack. A little bit to, like, okay, so I go to I'm sitting on the stairs waiting for the paramedics. They finally come in the door. These 2 guys, one Asian guy, one white guy, they're so nice. Like, first impressions, like, they're just, like, the nicest people. But besides the point. So, they come in. Okay, mind you, I'm just in a t-shirt. I'm just in a t-shirt. I was home alone. So I literally just put on a t-shirt, and I was not thinking that, like, they're gonna take me to a hospital. So, like, shoes didn't even, this was like October, by the way, just in Canada. This was October, just so you know. So, like, yeah, they took me out of the house, no shoes, no nothing, I'm just in a t-shirt, bring me into the ambulance. You know, they stick things in me, you know, the one guy, the white guy, he was the nicest. I wish I could remember his name. But he was the nicest guy. Like, he was encouraged, like, I was snapping. If anybody was following me on Snapchat who's watching this at the time, you know I snapped about that. And, like, I was snapping the paramedics because he was, like, the nicest, funniest, most chill. homosexual I've ever met in my life. Like, honestly, he was cool. Like, that's how cool we were. Like, we got to talking about his, like, sexual orientation. Like, people don't usually just, like, I'm supposed to be a patient. I'm supposed to be, like, you know, a stranger. But, like, it was great. It was pretty great. He was cool. I'm in the ambulance. No freaking pants, nothing. They have me covered under the blanket though, strapped into the IV. And one Asian guy, he was so nice. He was just like, "Okay, you need pants, right? So, like, where's everything?" So I told him, like, my wallet's here, my health card's here, blah 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 blah. Can you throw out the bag of fucking kale chips that I left on my bed? Cause God knows, like, I don't want to do this twice in one night. So he does that. I'm snapping in the ambulance, like, oh my God, can you guys believe I almost killed myself? Da 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 da. Then we get to the hospital. I'm there for, like, I want to say a good 4 hours. Hospitals, the service is shit. What? Tell me why I couldn't text anybody. I had to sit in that hospital, East General, for like 3-4 hours by myself. Alone. But honestly, like, I'm getting over the major details. Honestly, that's pretty much it though. Like, I ate a bag of kale chips, my own fault. If you have an allergy, read the ingredients, cause, like, no one else is going to for you, clearly. So yeah, this is a cautionary tale, children. The lesson for today is EpiPens don't hurt. Carry one at all times and read the fucking ingredients, because God knows it's not worth the pain. Like, I was in pain. Like, I was in pain the whole time. Like, I just felt like I was having Satan's baby. It's like Satan was creating a black hole, a fucking portal from the underworld out of my fucking stuff. It was like, it was the worst. It was the worst. And all because I didn't read some fucking ingredients. So, knowledge is power. Read your books, kids. Read your ingredients. Proceed with caution, and like this video if you want to see more.